Allison Modafferi Brewster, and I'm here with Faircloth. And today we're going to talk about 3 tips to teach a transformative yoga class.
Welcome. So one of the most important things to teach a transformative yoga class is your sequencing. It's knowing where you're going and how you're going to get there. So for instance, if you want to teach, one particular pose, then you're going to have sections of the class where you're building up to that pose. So once you arrive at that pose, you can look back. It's not the first time you visited sort of the area or the land of those poses, and you know how to go from a simple place, a simple movement in the body, to more and more complex. And that'll get the students right to that sweet place, in a more natural, organic, and empowering way.
Yes. Tip number 2 is to invite your students to invest in the practice with you. And one very common way and effective way to do this is to have an inspiring theme. Now, you don't necessarily have to have a theme for the class, or it can be a very simple theme, such as creating a structure for the breath to move through. But the theme itself, or the way that you set the tone for the class, invites the students to go on a journey that leaves them somewhere different than they were when the class began.
That's definitely transformative.
That's definitely transformative. And it takes the practice of what we're doing on the yoga mat off the mat.
And brings you through that transformation from the yoga class into the rest of your day.
Yeah, absolutely.
To the rest of your life.
That's ideal, and that's exciting.
So the third tip for a transformative yoga class is being in the present moment with your students. So for instance, how do you do that with the first point? The first point is plan your class, have a sequence. But then within the plan, and what I like to tell the teacher trainees is to leave, that actually part of your plan is to leave a little space in between, so that you remember to connect to the breath, you remember to check in with the students, to be able to really feel what's going on in the class. Are they getting the pose that you were working up towards? Is it too hard? Is it too easy?
What do they need?
What do they need right in this moment?
Right now.
Right in this breath.
Right.
And that's really, to me, like the magic of the yoga class, if you want to use the word magic there. It's really just making a connection. So we leave the space for spontaneity and for being in the present.
And dare I say fun.
Fun.
So that's 3 tips that we have for you today. And if you'd like to hear more, please reach out to us. We have a teacher training coming out starting in January of 2014, and we would love to talk with you more.
We have a lot more tips to go along with this.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 17, etc.
And so on.
Thank you.
Thank you.